Hello again, everybody. It's Kevin from Digging Halton. It's been a while since I've posted any videos on my YouTube channel, and in the dark, deep days of winter, there's not much to show you. I did find some lost field footage from last year that I thought I had deleted in error or somehow lost, so that'll be up on my next video. This time I'm going to be going through some quarters that I picked up from the bank, $100 worth of quarters, and we'll see. Yeah, $100. That's 400 quarters. Seems like a lot, but I'll be going through those to see if there's any surprises in there, and I'll fast forward through it so you don't have to watch me look at every single quarter. I will highlight the ones that are special, however, and appreciate your comments at the end. So let's see what we can get. No, or at least I assume that these all didn't come from the same source, because we have some wrapped in these flimsy plastic coin holders, which I don't like very much. And then we have a bunch that are wrapped in these paper wrappers. So let's go through the plastic ones first, and we'll see what we have. Sometimes you can find silver. We're definitely going to find some commemorative quarters, and maybe even some foreign or U.S. quarters. So let's see what we got here. Oh, there's our first one. It's the second quarter I picked, and it's an Olympic quarter from 2009, and that one commemorates the women's hockey team. So we'll keep that one aside and go through the rest of these. Oh, look at this. We got two pink ribbon quarters. These were issued for awareness of breast cancer research in 2006. Some of the coloring didn't hold up too well in some of them, as you can see by the one on the top. The one on the bottom, though, looks like it's pretty good shape. Let's see what else we got. Oh, here's another colored coin. Look. This one has Chief Tecumseh on the back. It was issued in 2012. And yeah, it's got a lot of wording on there. But this one's kind of rare. You don't see this one very often. But it commemorates the War of 1812. You can see the 1812 right there in the middle of the red maple leaf. So that's kind of cool. Put that one aside. Oh, and look. Here's one with whales on it. These are not giant carp. They're whales. This one was issued in 2013. There's also a colored version of this as well. Very nice, very nicely designed quarters. Okay, that's it for roll number one. For the subsequent rolls, what I'm going to be doing, I'm going to just be showing you the special quarters that I pull out of each roll, so you don't have to watch me go through all the other ones. Okay, roll number two yielded 5 special quarters, one of them being another Olympic quarter. I believe this is it looks like freestyle skiing or something of that nature. Maybe you'll know better than I do, but definitely a quarter from the Vancouver Winter Olympics. This looks like 4-man bobsled. And then we got another with a whale and 2 baby whales on it. In roll number 3, I found another one of those quarters with the animals, 150 years of celebrating Canada. This one is in pretty good shape too. And I found 3 others, so that's a total of 4 commemorative coins in roll number 3. This one goes back to the year 2000, our millennium year, and the word inscribed on it is celebration. So that's pretty cool. This is another coin from the year 2000, and it celebrates bravery. That's a really nicely designed coin. I love that. The maple leaf with the wreath around it. And then finally in that roll, a coin to commemorate 150 years of the Stanley Cup. Oh, that's upside down. There you go there. I'm sorry, did I say 150 years? I meant 125 years of the Stanley Cup. There you go. That's a beautiful coin. And the year on that one, if I can see it, is 2017. So that's 4 coins in roll number 3. About 5 quarters per roll with some significance. And here we have 4 Olympic coins. Again, the 4-man bobsled. We have curling. We have pair skating. And we have downhill skiing. So there's 4 different Olympic coins in the same roll. And then we've got this one that's, well, I haven't got it in my change at all ever. This is to commemorate the 100th anniversary of a famous Arctic expedition in 2013. Very detailed design on that coin. If you can have a look at that and see the amount of work that went into that. It's pretty nice. Okay, here's roll number 5 already, and only 2 commemorative quarters in this roll. The first one is to honor Cindy Clausen, who won multiple medals in the Winter Olympics in speed skating, and that came out in 2009. There's a colorized version of that as well. Then the other coin I found in that roll of significance, in 1999, Canada issued a different quarter for each month. This is for the month of June. Shows an old steam locomotive. Roll number 6, we have 4 commemorative coins. Oops, turn me back there. Well, actually 3. I only pulled this one out because it's the oldest quarter I've found so far, 1968. Had it been 1967, it would have been the centennial edition of our Canadian quarter with the bobcat on the back, or the lynx. And this one is not silver. Yeah, anything prior to 1967 would have had at least some silver content. Here again we see Cindy Clausen out of roll number 6. And then another Olympic quarter featuring curling. And then we have our first American coin. And in what year was it? It was the year 2014. The U.S. issued a series of commemorative quarters featuring natural tourist attractions in that country, and this one happens to be the Everglades. So first American quarter in this batch. The jackpot on roll number 7, we got a total of 16 significant coins. One of them being the U.S. commemorative coin for Montana. Really nice design on that one. There's George Washington on the front. And this one was issued in... I remember finding one of these when I was metal detecting, and I saw the date at the top. Well, that's the date that the state entered the Union, and I thought I had a really old coin. This one says 1889 as the date when Montana entered the Union, but the coin itself was issued in 2007. So there was one of these issued for every single state in the United States. This one is Montana. Then we have 2 coins from 1999. And that was the year that, 1992, and that was the year that Canada put a different province or territory on each of the coins. And these 2 happen to be British Columbia. Then we have 3 from 1999. And they are the ones that had a different coin issued for each month. There we have the month of March, and there's log drivers on the back there on the river. This one is November, and it's got a de Havilland beaver, I believe that is. And then we got the commemorative coin from April. I believe that's a snowy owl, if I'm not mistaken, and a polar bear in the background. Then we have a whole bunch of quarters from the year 2000, our millennium year. We've seen this one before. It says celebration on it. And we got just a very stylized maple leaf. Now, if you look at this closely, each leaf or collection of leaves on the side are actually two people holding up their hands together. So there's actually 6 people that form the shape of this maple leaf. I thought that was very cool. There's another one that's identical to it. Here's one that has the word freedom on it. Again, it's got the maple leaf incorporated into the design. Another one exactly identical to that. And this one here is for the word wisdom. These coins represent various characteristics and traits of the Canadian people, I guess. So wisdom. And the next one here says, let me make sure I've got you in the picture here. This one here says ingenuity. There's another ingenuity. Here's one that says pride. We have a total of 7 commemorative quarters, 6 of them being from the Olympics, and 2 of those being from the Disabled Olympics, and they were issued in 2009. So there we have curling, and we have biathlon, we have pairs skating, looks like freestyle skiing, again freestyle skiing, and disabled ice hockey. And then a really special coin from 2005. This is for Remembrance Day. You see an older vet there with a younger vet in the same picture. Really nice coin. On to roll number 9. So we've only got 3 commemorative coins from roll number 9. And 2 of those are from the Vancouver 2010 Winter Olympics. And they're both from, looks like could be, I don't know, marathon skiing. I'm not too familiar with the various events in the Winter Olympics, but they're both the same, these 2 here. Yeah, Canada's 125th birthday. And it's got another stylized maple leaf on the front there. So we'll go on to the 10th and final roll. Hopefully we'll get something good. So finally rolled 10. It's amazing how quickly you can go through 400 quarters. But here again we have the whale from 2013. We have a 2007 quarter from the Handicap Olympics. It's wheelchair curling. And finally, one I haven't seen yet in this little episode. It's not particularly rare, and this one is in really, really bad condition, but it commemorates the 400th anniversary of the voyage of the St. Croix, and that was issued in 2004. I could barely get a date off it. It's so badly banged up and worn. But so there you go. It's amazing how quickly you can go through 400 quarters. And nothing really spectacular out of that lot, but I think they'll all go back to the bank. I was just looking for things that were really rare, because those commemorative quarters, I have bags and bags of them in my collection and many complete sets. So I'm not really too crazy about holding on to them. They're only worth face value, so I'll return them for someone else to find. And may or may not get another $100 worth in exchange. It all depends on whether or not I can actually get out digging. That takes priority over everything, I guess. And the ground will start to soften up any day. We're expecting some nice warm temperatures, and it'll be digging season real soon. So we'll catch you then. So long for now.